Angela Pridemore. I'm the Executive Director of Mercy Home of Ohio.
This is a home that you didn't think you were going to find. It came about in an interesting way, didn't it?
That's exactly right. The current owner contacted me, asked to meet for coffee. I thought we were meeting about something totally different. And then as she progressed, just to kind of tell me where she was in her life, she said, I want to show you my house, see what you think, see if you think it'll be a good fit for Mercy Home.
The mission of Mercy Home, for folks who are unfamiliar with it, tell us what this home will do.
This home will take in unsupported pregnant women at any stage in their pregnancy, and they can stay with us for up to a year. What we want to do is break those generational cycles of poverty and abuse and broken families and abortion, and just give her that underlying support that she needs to help break those cycles.
There's just a couple of instances in which someone may not be a good fit.
Right. If she's in active addiction, if she's just looking for a temporary shelter, this is intended to be a long-term home for women who are actually looking to make and need that underlying support to make that long-term change.
We were talking off camera about it's easy to throw a check,
yes,
at something. You obviously have fully invested yourself into this mission. Are you alone in this?
I'm not. We have a board of directors. We have the churches in the community are starting to come around us as we're getting the opportunity to share our mission. There will be house parents that will live here full time with the women. And we've already have a community that's stepping up to be mentors and tutors and all kinds of things. So we're definitely not alone.
Where did this mission begin for you?
Well, for me, a long time ago, I was a young mom, didn't really have a lot of resources. And then as I became involved with Elizabeth's Hope a long time ago, and just seeing the need in our community, so many young moms who just don't have that underlying support that they need. Just again, to break those cycles, we would see sometimes the same clients over and over and over again. And like I said, while we're happy to serve, that's not the goal. The goal is to help them become independent.
You bring up Elizabeth's Hope. These are not two competing agencies, but what's the difference between the two?
Okay. Well, Elizabeth's Hope and Mercy Home, we are definitely not competing agencies. We are definitely partners. Elizabeth's Hope provides peer counseling for women who might need some support, and that means coming in, they learn about their pregnancy, what's going on in their body, and they can stay with Elizabeth's Hope till their child is 2, and then they learn parenting skills and things like that, nutrition. We will actually partner with them. We're not going to recreate what they're doing, and the women who come to Mercy Home will take some classes at Elizabeth's Hope, and there could be an instance where a woman at Elizabeth's Hope may need a referral to Mercy Home. So, and in fact, that goes along with other agencies in the community, Seeds of Hope, Domestic Violence Shelter. We are not competing with any current agency. Just not every person is a good fit at every place. What we're hoping to do is fill in a gap that we don't have here in this community.
Yeah. The name Mercy Home Ohio sounds like a big agency. Obviously you're not. But are there others in Ohio doing something similar to what's being done here?
There are a few maternity homes currently. There are a few that specifically focus on teens. This home will be for adults, though there is talk already of opening another home in the county for teens, just because we're seeing the need is so great. But there are not a lot in Ohio. There's only a few currently, and there's like way up north, like Cleveland, Mentor area.
The funding for this, I know you've got a goal that you have to meet. How are you going about meeting those needs?
Our board has made a commitment to be debt-free for this, just as an act of stewardship. That's one of the things we're going to teach the women who come to Mercy Home, is to be a good steward of the resources. So we don't feel like we can teach that if we're not willing to hold true to that. So we're going to go into this home debt-free. But we have a capital campaign going on right now, and we're going into local churches to speak. But as far as our funding streams, it's individual donors, churches, and then private foundations. So we are a 501c3, so we are eligible for grants.
So if someone's hearing about you for the very first time, sitting on some cash.
Yeah.
How do they get that to you so that they can have a part in the mission?
They can give through our website at www.mercyhomeohio.org, or they can mail something to our P.O. Box, P.O. Box 2036, Chillicothe, Ohio 45601.
One day, we will see some graduates of Mercy Home.
Yes.
What do you hope those folks will be able to say when that time comes?
I hope those folks will be able to say that because of the support that they gained at Mercy Home, and not just within the home, but the community support that comes around them, that they had the training and the discipling and the love that they needed to make those life changes. And not only for themselves. I mean, if you think about Mercy Home, we're not only looking at the woman or the woman and her baby, but if you break that cycle for her, she breaks it for her child and her grandchildren and her great-grandchildren. So within a few years, you're looking at exponential changes. And that's what our vision is for Mercy Home.